Is my symptoms from gluten allergies, or fibromyalgia? Both fibromyalgia and gluten allergies have similar symptoms. One of them includes digestive issues, which causes abdominal pain. So which one is giving you so many digestive issues? In this video, I'll discuss the similarities and differences between fibromyalgia and gluten allergies. What is fibromyalgia? Fibromyalgia is a disease that creates pain in the body's muscles and underlying tissue. The cause for this disease remains unknown, although some believe that it might be an autoimmune disorder. Others think that genes, PTSD, depleted hormone levels, and infection play a part in this disease. It's difficult to determine its true origin because FMS mimics diseases. Some of them include IBS, irritable bladder, hormone deficiencies, UTI, anxiety, depression, and autoimmune disease. A person suffering from FMS will have fatigue, pain, general malaise. This constant pain increases fatigue and often causes insomnia. The lack of sleep exacerbates these symptoms, which could cause stress and depression. Besides, fibromyalgia patients experience digestive issues. This is due to their body's inability to digest specific foods efficiently. Foods that cause these issues vary, but there are a few common ones. They include corn, soy, eggs, dairy, sugar, and citrus fruits. Products containing gluten causes a lot of issues. Aspartame and the additive MSG increase your brain's neuron activity, which increases your pain level.
So it's suggested to avoid diet drinks, sugar-free candy, and processed foods.
Caffeine and alcohol are two drink choices that seem to cause trouble with fibromyalgia patients. Nightshade vegetables might cause digestion. They include potatoes, tomatoes, and eggplant. Trans fat, saturated fat, and junk food increase inflammation, which will elaborate the pain. Doctors suggest limiting your intake of foods that contain them. Some of them include prepackaged foods, store-bought bakery items, cookies, crackers, and regular cooking oil. Some people have difficulty with pasteurized dairy products but can consume dairy if the animals are grass-fed and aren't pasteurized. To determine your specific digestive triggers, doctors suggest keeping a food diary. List everything you eat in your journal. Be sure to include how you felt that day as well. Once you've collected enough information, decide which foods are creating you the most problems, and eliminate them from your diet. If you are unsure about a specific food, don't eat that food for a week, then slowly reintroduce it to see how your body reacts. A person with fibromyalgia can eat fruits, vegetables. Not only are these foods good for you, they give your body vitamins. They also help your immune system because of their antioxidants. It's suggested to eat as many of these foods as you can raw since cooking depletes vitamins. It's also suggested you take a multivitamin, and omega-3 to give your body the essential vitamins and help reduce pain. What is gluten? Studies have shown that 60% of people suffer from this disease. That's approximately 1 in 7. In further review, nutritionals found that 118 symptoms is exacerbated by food allergy, gluten being one of them. Gluten is a protein often found in foods that contain wheat, barley, rye, and some types of oats. When you have an allergy to this, your body attempts to digest it, but cannot. This depletes your energy level and causes you to experience digestive issues. The symptoms of gluten allergies are very similar to fibromyalgia. A person will have a headache, feel sluggish, and experience fatigue. They will have pain in and around the abnormal area. There are two ways you can determine if you have a food allergy. You can either take a blood test or eliminate gluten from your diet. The blood test used will check the level of Ig in your blood. If your Ig is elevated when eating foods containing gluten, you are allergic. Where can I find gluten? Almost all grain has some type of gluten. Many people that has a gluten intolerance can handle some grains. It's the Poideae subfamily that causes the most trouble. You can find this type of gluten in wheat, barley, rice, and some oats. These food products have two proteins that combined and baked they form a sticky-like substance. It's this substance that gives bread its shape, texture, and helps it rise by stopping the yeast from fermenting. So for a product to say it's gluten-free, it can't contain any wheat, barley, or rice. Wheat is readily used in so many foods, including bakery items, processed foods, anything containing wheat, durum, farina, einkorn, emmer, farro, foo, gram flour, matzah, spelt, gliadin, kamut. Bulgur, seitan, veggie burgers, salad dressings, soy sauce, chicken broth, malt vinegar, barley malt. You can also find gluten in a lot of seasonings and spices as well. This makes a gluten-free diet very difficult. How should I start on my gluten-free diet? You should first throw out any product in your house that contains gluten. Now that your cupboards are partially bare, you should replace these items with things you can eat. Some of my suggestions include gluten-free pasta, bread, crackers, cereal. You can use things like buckwheat, corn, millet, rice, sorghum, and quinoa instead of flour. You will need to include xanthan gum or guar gum to replace the gluten. Of course, you can eat any of the unprocessed fruit and vegetables. By eating these healthy foods, you will also heal any damages that were caused by this allergic reaction. The culprit is fibromyalgia, and gluten allergies have a lot of common symptoms. There are still ways you can tell the difference. One way is pain location. With fibromyalgia, a person will experience pain throughout their body. Where the pain with gluten allergies stays in the abdominal area, around the digestive tract. Another difference is with FMS will have frequent urination, and will have an urgency to urinate, where the other doesn't. Lastly, fibromyalgia sufferers will have an increase in stress levels, fatigue, depression, and their white blood cell count will be elevated. Click the link below in the description if you want to know more details, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Don't forget to share with us your opinion in the comment below about this. Visit our website www.chronicbodypain.net.